Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Joshua. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome, everybody. I hope you are all fabulous. I'm just going to wait for a few more people to hop on. How is everyone doing? Hope your day has started in a lovely way. I've got some very, very, very exciting things going on today. So this is a show you 100% do not want to miss. It's going to be a good show. So don't miss out. Joshua, are we able to stream on Insta? If not, could you ask one of the team to do it for me? I'd appreciate that. Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're with me, Lisa, in Japan, showcasing all our new bits, some new Hermes, but not just that, we're going to be getting some really amazing gifts for you if you do decide to purchase. I've got some incredible, incredible options, some amazing price pieces, all brand new, into the showroom this morning, as well as some pieces that have already been here, but we just maybe thought we'd just have another little look at. Do you want to see what you can potentially win if you bought something today? I don't know if say win, but this is what we at LP will gift you. But let's have a look. I'll show you just. Some of these are worth around £500 and sort of 670 US dollars. I have got a Pegasus. So any of the bags that you purchase with us, you could have a Pegasus. I have also more charms. I've got Rodeo and a Picto doll. And then here I've got about 7 cadenas that you can select from, and twillies. We've got, look, there's this isn't a cadena, but you could wear it as a charm. It's a little bead. How cute. And then we've got the hand, and in gold. And obviously we've got the classic Hermes. So, going to be really fun to be able to buy a bag, but not just that, choose whatever you want to style it up and make it your own. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you very much. I hope everyone's great. So here I am in Japan. I just went through all your things that you would win today, but I'm now going to get started on some new pieces that arrived, and I'm gonna start hot, I think. Yeah, Joshua's giving you all the good stuff. We do ship worldwide. Customs and duties are included. It's also free shipping today under the code Lisa TY. So we'll get Joshua to do that when he's not so busy. I am wearing gloves today, even with pre-loved, because I'm going to be so transparent and honest with you, because hey, we need to be. I've broken a nail. I've broken a nail very badly, and I just cannot show Hermes bags whilst with a broken nail. I just can't do it. It would be terrible, awful actually. Could you imagine? I'm here with a broken nail and I'm showing all these beautiful bags and all these beautiful pieces. These are all get getting very excited there. I have a range of all bags today. So I have pochettes, I have Birkins, I have her bag. I've done a couple of appointments this week for her bag, so I'm getting more of an influx of people requesting them, so I thought I'd throw them in the show today. Not literally throw. I've got all forms of Birkins and Kellys and new pieces and great neutral colours. So it really is a show to hold on to. And as I was saying, these are considered pieces. So if you are wanting to maybe do a part payment, we can do that. We can do bank transfers. We do half bank transfer, the rest card, or split between cards. Whatever works for you, we can do that. And I'm going to start with a pochette, which is, you know, getting vintage pochettes is pretty rare. And this one is a really amazing colour. And I am very, very excited to show you this. It's a really nice price point. As well. Let's get going. Let's look at this colour first. Whew. Give me 1 sec, coming back. Hello, I'm here. That was actually, it was the wrong price for the pochette. So we're just having to update that. So bear with me. I'll show something else equally as beautiful that has arrived today. Oh, no. I'm gonna start on this one. Joshua, I'm gonna read out the SKUs. The SKU on this one is 90283965, 90283965, and here is the bag of the moment. It is the Birkin 30 in box in rosette. I actually had someone for this. She put it on hold, so I'm good to go. And then unfortunately she had to go and travel with work. So she really didn't want to make the decision, which I totally get. Happens to the best of us. So I'm really excited to be able to show you this again. This is the Birkin 30 in rosette. Finding box Birkin 30s in different colours, even in black, is hard to find, but to have a different colour is even better, even rarer. And this, we have priced this really fairly considering the rarity of it. It's a Birkin 30 box in rosette, and let's have a little look. Ah, thank you. I'll go on to that beauty next. Let's just go through the condition. Yes, this is getting loads of lovely hearts. This is 11,995 or 16,259 US dollars. There is somewhere on the hardware and throughout the bag, but this has all been priced accordingly. And we've got very minor scratches, no really huge prominent ones on the front of the bag, but we have got some wear here on the handle. None on the corners. It has been sparred by Hermes. just to make you aware, doesn't make a difference on the value of the bag because it's done by Hermes. There is obviously some scratches on the top here, so it would, but I would still consider this as good vintage condition, 100%. And let's just have another little look at it. The top flap has got some scratches here. Have a little look there. Just because of where it's been used. But again, you can have this barred by Hermes. I think you would cause some thrills walking in to the showroom with this. If you went to Hermes and put this in the spa, I think that would definitely have an impact. We can look, we could style it all included, gifted to you. We could style it here with the cadenas in the gold if you wanted to as a gift to you. Or we can, this will all come included. It's our gift to you. I also have a Pegasus. The Pegasus might go really amazing with it, actually. Look at this. Have any of you been to the Charm Bar in London yet? How is it? We've sold out of everything apparently. So I'd gift you the Pegasus. This one is worth about £500 included, and we've got, Joshua, do you want to put, it's Lisa TY for free shipping. Lisa TY for free shipping. Again, there is wear on the flap on the top, but that's understandable. But if you have been wanting box and in a Birkin 30, really recommend this so much, especially for the colour. Yes, that's right, Joshua. It's Lisa TY for free shipping. Okay, let's go to the good stuff. Let's do the pochette. This is a very, very nice price. I know that you will all be aware that we do not get pochettes a lot. Pre-loved vintage, there's just not many of them about, but this one is, I have a black one, but this one is not as expensive. It is slightly cheaper. I think any of you in the community chat will know I had a pochette in blue jean and I put it up on the community chat and it sold that very evening. So pochettes are still super wanted, but I have this beautiful one in Havana, which is a really gorgeous dark brown with palladium hardware. It has got its seals on. The one in the blue jean, just for reference, was $14,995. This one is a lot cheaper, and it is in Vue Gulliver, and it's stamp Iron Square. Let's check this. The condition is divine. We've got the seals on, the hardware, just to make you aware, the screws have got some slight oxidation on them, but you could really super easily take that off with a polish cloth. But the seals are intact in all of them. And let's pop up this for the price. It's 9028 3908. 9028 3908. Got that lovely sheen, and there is minimal to no wear on this. Let's just go over it. Let's just together. It's got its dust bag, and again, I would offer. We've got the Twillies, we've got Cadinas, we've got Pegasus. I have charms. I have Hermes toiletry bags. You're gonna come home with a beautiful piece as well as some lovely gifting to add. So here we go. There is no wear on the corners. The SKU Joshua is 9028 3908. 9028 3908. What a selection. $11,995 or $16,259 US. I do also have this black one, but this one is much better priced for you. The pochettes are still very, very popular, similar to the Kelly, the mini Kellys. People really don't seem to sell them. There is such a tendency to keep them. And look, if you style it like this, it can stop it from going open because of the softer leather. But that is $11,995 or $16,259 US. Just came in today. Very exciting pieces. Let's go over some other of our new pieces. Let me just show you what we can gift you as well with any of your purchases today. Have a little look. Let's have a look together, and then I'll show you all the pieces as well, and you can tell me what you'd like to see. There's some really exciting pieces. Over the collection. Let's have a little look together. So with any of these pieces today, you could got the rodeo, got the tassel, we have the little Oran charms, and we've got free shipping today. And look, we've got the Picto doll, we've got any Twilly, and we've got these really amazing Cadinas. Now let's have a look at some of our new pieces. I have a Kelly 28 in ostrich, just arrived, and we have got another one of our rare family is the Birkin 30 in trench, and I have this, which is probably one of the most exciting things ever to show you today. I don't know if there's a mistake somewhere, but the price point of this is half the price of other ones that we have available. And I'm going to show that one next because it is generally unbelievable if you're ever looking for something for a twirl Birkin. And then we've got some Constances, and I'm just going to show some hair bags because we haven't shown any of them. It's definitely that time of year for them. And then we've got a new Birkin 35 in gold and in chocolate. I've got Birkin 35 in box as well. So let's go ahead and I will show you all these very exciting pieces. Let's go. Pop you back in here. Okay. Oh, there's so much to choose from. Oh, let's go for the twirl. This is 90283977. 90283977. Hold up, Joshua, with putting the price on this. I just want to talk about it. For anyone who is wanting a twirl, this, I personally think this might have been priced incorrectly or skewed incorrectly, so absolutely go for it if that's a chance. I hate to pressure people with purchasing anything. Absolutely not my style. Ugh, hate it when people are sort of really pressuring you. Nah, not for us and not for me. But this is really for wanting a Birkin 30 in twirl, probably the lowest price you'll see. It is in excellent condition. It's in white, in Swift. It is N in a square, and let's go over the condition. The seals are still on the actual main hardware, and on the Sangle, the hardware has got some very minor, very slight scratches. Joshua, do you want to screenshot this and just show that we are showing one of the best price Birkins? Because this is such an unbelievably exciting piece to show. Whew. So we've got no wear on the bag at all in terms of the twirl. It is in exquisite condition. And let's see what it comes with. It does come with it doesn't have a dust bag, but I will find you a dust bag. That won't be a problem. And I could also find you a box. It has got its clee and its clochette. The clochette obviously has been covered so that it doesn't harm the bag. But, oh, I cannot stress enough. Excellent condition. It is white and it's still showing very little wear. There is no wear on the corners. Absolutely no wear on the corners. And not on the inside. And Joshua, please, drum roll, will you pin this and put the price up so people can see? It is in palladium hardware. There is minimal wear on the handles as well. We have this currently in gold colour, and it's around, I think, the 16 or 17,000 pounds mark, whilst this is 12,321 US dollars. This is even cheaper than some Birkin 30s just in the leather, and we know the twirl is so much rarer. If you decided to go ahead with it, I would gift you with it. Maybe could do the toiletry bag or the little mini one. Or we've got some other great pieces you can style it with as well. All worth. Lucy B, you know what I'm like on shows and in general as a person. I don't pressure people ever. This is the one time that I would say, even if you, no, that's bad, being bad influence then. It's unbelievable. We will not be able to source this. I think the suppliers have mixed up the SKU, if I'm honest. Because I just don't understand how it can be £5,000-6,000 less than normal for a Birkin 30. Exactly, Lucy. It is timeless. It is exquisite. It is very rare, and it is such a striking, fascinating piece. And you'll see here now, I'm going to be showing Birkins 30s with all leather that are even just more expensive. So with this, even if you want to do don't think, go. Generally, don't think, go. This is not something you think about. Well, if you have to split it, split it. If you have to do half on one bank transfer, the rest on card, do it. This one is seriously not to be missed. There is minimal wear. Nothing on the toile. We also have sort of denim toile, and it's around, and it is a lot more used and has a lot more markings than this, and it is still considerably cheaper. So if this has been on your wish list, it needs to be you need to get it today. Don't think, buy. And you know that is not, I know I don't do shows loads, but you know that is not my style to pressure people to buy. But this one, yeah. This one, if you did an appointment with me in person, I'd be like, do it now. Give me your card. Let's do this. Sublime piece to have for even if you're in sort of more sunnier climates, or even if you're in the UK for those summer times, for those holiday times. Now is the perfect time to be buying this. Loose, don't think. Take it now. Take it now. It is unbelievable. Look how striking it is. Even just carrying it. Even seeing, so it's a type of bag that actually you can see how beautiful it is even over live streaming. Sometimes you don't get to see the beauty of these bags until you're in real life, but this shows it so well. So you'll get free shipping today with Lisa TY, and I will let you choose any beautiful gift out of here. The toiletry bags, Cadinas. Oh, look at this, might be really fun. The Pegasus. This one is worth £500, but you could wear it with your Pegasus. Customs and duties covered. And this. All for a toile Birkin. It's a very rare at an absolutely unbelievable price. We usually, these are, you can look on our website, look at the website and look at the prices and see the comparison. This one is not to be missed. Don't think spend, don't think charge. Charge it and worry about it later. That is terrible advice. I'm sorry. I apologise. I don't really actually. But generally, when I was pricing it, I wish someone could have filmed me, because I did that. I did a like moment. Here we go. Here's another little rare beauty. We have one of these with palladium hardware. This is for my gold hardware fans. Because I know some of you are just very averse to it. Some of you love it, some of you don't. This one is very, very nice. Okay. 9026 6137. 9026 6137. We've got another absolutely exquisite condition piece. This is a relatively new bag, and it's in the colour trench. Just looking at that against me, you can just see what a perfect neutral it is. And again, I think I mentioned before in my previous shows that even brand new trench is rare. It's relatively hard to get, and you can see why. It is generally it is the perfect neutral. And this is in gold hardware. It's X stamp, so relatively new. It's 2016, and it's in Togo, and it is in beautiful condition. It's got its dust bag, key, and its clochette. And let's have a little looky. We've got the gold hardware. It has some wear on the hardware, not sort of some minor scuffs and hairline scratches. But other than that, it is in beautiful condition. Look at how it's got its shape, still beautifully on the sides. The SKU is 9026 6137, 9026 6137. And this is 15,995 or 21,139 US dollars. These are still brand new, are way above the £20,000 mark. But let's just go over how she's looking. The seals on the bottom are still on. There's just one very, very, very small mark on the underside, underneath. With the Togo, it does seem the body always seems absolutely perfect, but sometimes it's just here that there can be a little mark or very small wear. And here. But incredibly, incredibly minor. It doesn't stop the beauty of the bag coming through at all. And again, another very exciting new piece come in today. Have you got any neutral people today? This is an absolute stunner. Lots of neutrals, lots of exciting pieces today. Let's do her bag. I was mentioning I've had done a couple appointments for her bags, just virtual ones in the showroom recently. So we don't really show them that much. So let's do it, because this is just the perfect time of year for a hair bag. This is 90278723. 90278723. And this is a hair bag in size 31 in black with gold hardware. Any of you jumping on, I can see some more of you are on. I am showing new pieces today, and anyone who purchases with me today does get a free gift that they can choose from toilet to bags, Cadinas, Rodeos, Pegasus. It's all a bit charm mad. We're keeping with the theme. And if you would like me to recap anything I have here, please do let me know. But let's just go over this. This is in pre-loved condition. There is some markings on the top. I'm getting a lot of requests for from hair bags from Europe at the moment. Everyone is planning their time away, and this is in black with the gold hardware. It is in excellent condition, so easy to use. Definitely a fantastic travel bag, and you can do it. I mean, you can wear these crossbody. I do see people in London going about their business with it crossbody, if you don't mind it being too high up. This is in really good condition, and let me pop up the price on that. It is 90278723. 90278723. Hi Sonia, how are you? You've got an eye. You've got an eye. You can catch the good pieces. Yeah, no worries, guys. Don't say sorry. This is why I'm here with you guys, is to recap, go over things. It's not a problem. So this is 2,900 or 3,931 US dollars. Again, this is a great classic staple, and it's not hugely far off retail. And with this today, again, we can do a free gift that you could choose from, that we could style it with. Maybe we could do a twilly, or maybe we could do a rodeo, if you just want to make it, just give it a little bit more excitement than it being a black bag. You could do a rodeo. So Birkins come in 25, 30 and 35. Yeah, of course. Did you mean a Kelly 28? I'll do that for you. I'll recap the trench. But I do have Sonia asking me a question on the pricing on the Kelly. So let me just answer Sonia, and then I'll be right to you, A. Let me pin this for you. Sonia, this is a Kelly disorder, or anyone in general. Is this the one you meant? Oh no, it's not. I thought you were thinking at the disorder. I have got this one here. The Kelly 28. Let me just... This is 90275140. 90275140. And it's a Kelly 25 in Retorn in Swift. You can tell it's Swift by its softer leather, but look at just how vibrant the white is. And you've got the palladium hardware. This is pre-loved. Sorry, I got very excited by the Disorder. I can't help it. I get blindsided. It's one of my all-time top favourite bags, so I just get blindsided. You've got the palladium hardware. Oh, the first one you picked. Let's do the first one. So this one, Sonia, is brand new. It hasn't been worn. It is W stamp, which is 2024. It is priced really, really well. It doesn't have receipt, but it has got full set bar the receipt. Most of the bags in Japan that we have brand new won't have receipt, but it does mean that the price point is equally as, means the price point is very good in comparison to the rest. The Disorder, this is in Cray. 9026 2381 9026 381 9026 2381, and it is obviously a Disordered Kelly. You've got the gold hardware. Usually these are around the £30,000 mark, but we have priced this as competitively as we could. I actually spoke to Sabrina about it. Brand new W stamp. This is probably only a couple of £1,000s more than a brand new Kelly, mini Kelly. However, this is limited edition, fantastic to put into your collection. And why it's such a great price point, you'll be buying a limited edition, one of a kind piece, so it has got that rarity, but it's really not far off a mini Kelly, which is slightly easier to get, and it's not limited edition. This bag is absolutely magnificent. It is 26,500 or 35,921 US dollars. These were going for around the £30,000 mark. Wherever you are, we will cover the customs and duties, but what is also so exquisite about this bag, it's obviously the exclusivity, but it's also the subtlety of it. Unless you're connoisseurs, like I'm sure all of you are, and we are here at Luxury Promise, you really wouldn't know which bag this is. So it's got that real subtlety to it and very special piece. I could talk day in, day out, all day, every day about this bag. I just adore the price point, love the fact that it's limited edition, and you are really not paying more. Mini Kellys in black at the moment are 24,000, have been 25,000. You're paying £1,000 more for a limited edition bag. That is going to be, even in years to come, got that beautiful modern twist. Sonia, it's a magnificent piece. If you were thinking of mini, I know now the summertime is when people are wanting more mini Kellys. If you were thinking of a mini Kelly, go for that one instead. A, have I still got you? Are you still here? Let me show you this unbelievable trench. So Birkin 30. And then this is a Birkin 25. So there's the difference. There's the difference in size. So 25 is probably more handheld. You can obviously wear it like so as well. It is, some people class, it's a real, it's so, Birkins are such a personal journey for each person. You know, someone might wear this for daytime or just limit it just to evening, whereas Birkin 30 is probably what's recommended as your really great sort of first purchase for size. It can be worn daytime, it can be worn evening. It's got sort of everything you'd want in one go. If it's going to be your first Birkin or your only one, then you're going to go on to Kelly's. It is the most popular size. I was mentioning I very rarely now source Birkin 25s. It's more Birkin 30s. They're having a huge resurgence. If you want to repin that one for me, Joshua, it ends in 6137. I am 5'6". I'm a size UK 14. US 10. The Birkin 30, I mean, even if you're petite, I've done hundreds of appointments with people in-house, and even if you're petite, a Birkin 30 still works, and even if you're tall, a Birkin 30 still works. And what's the difference with Togo as well? The softer leather, it means that it's a lot smaller than the sellier. It means that the bag is slightly smaller than the sellier. And to get trench, this colour, it is beyond words the very best in terms of a neutral colour. It has everything you'd want on the tin. I mean, if you compare it to the gold, it just has trenches limitless in terms of what you can wear it with, also the time of year you can wear it with. If you can see with the gold, it's a completely different, gold is considered one of the classic colours, but trench definitely has a lot more speciality to it. It is rare to have pre-loved, but not just that, even sourcing brand new. Very, very rarely get offered it. There is some slight marks on the hardware, on the stangle, very little on the mane. The gold hardware really sings on this. And in terms of the, it does come with key and clochette. But as this is an incredibly special bag, I would find you a box. I have a Birkin 30 box I can give you in London if you did want a full set. I'm also doing free shipping. And any Birkin you buy today, you'll get a free gift from me. And it's Twilly, Pegasus, Rodeo, worth up to about £500. Yes, of course. I have got more Birkin 25s. Adela, absolutely, of course. Adela, welcome. Absolutely. Give me 2 minutes. I'm just helping showing her back in 25, and then we can carry on. You are next on my list. I have not forgotten you. So those are the size differences. I do have Birkin 25s in every colour you could possibly imagine. No, except gold. Pre-loved gold is very difficult. I have Etoupe. Just to let you know, the Birkin 25s, they are considerably more expensive than the Birkin 30. The Birkin 30 that I showed you was obviously 15,995. The 25s are around 18, 19 plus. Even brand new, they're still high 23, 24,000 when sourcing. yeah, let me go and get you in a tube. Gigi, hi, a tube back in 25? Yeah, please, thank you. We'll go and grab that for you. And Adela, while I have you, let me re-show you this. And it's coming A. Let's repin this. It's 90278723. 90278723. Ooh, A. I hope your heart's starting to pump, the blood's starting to pump, because I've got two coming towards me. And they're beautiful in the tube. Oh. Ah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. So Adela, we're going to repin this for you. Hey, me too. Me too. Always with all this product around. Just anyone coming in and wondering why I'm wearing one glove. I broke my nail. And I just cannot show these beautiful pieces with a broken nail. So this is what's happening, unfortunately. So Adela, we've got this really great hair bag in 31 in black, excellent condition. We've got the gold hardware, which we don't, you know, even I think I had to source a brand new one recently. When was it? I think it was in January. I had someone going away and they wanted a brand new one, and I really struggled to find the gold hardware, but I have it pre-loved. What a win. So there is, obviously, because it's pre-loved, there is some slight scratches on the top, but honestly nothing. I always think about when you're going to receive it, if you're going to look at it and it's the first thing you see, and if you're going to really hate it. I would always tell you if that was the case with any of the quality or condition, but this really wasn't. They're very minor, very subtle. And for reference, I am 5'6", 5'7". You can easily wear this crossbody. Actually looks really chic, really nice to wear, and it is in excellent condition. You've got the back pocket, and then this doesn't have a dust bag, but what I would do is I'd give you one. I'd give you a dust bag. And Della, if you are still here with me, these all come with a complimentary gift today. So that could be a twilly we could style it with maybe. Or we've got some really fun rodeos. Even just make your own with a really bright rodeo. Style it up because it's black. Is also free shipping with Lisa TY. Sorry guys who have been with me since the very beginning, but you have to repeat yourself because people come in and out. Because you know, you're busy. Okay, right. Let's just go over the back in 25s. So I have two. These are like new. This one is pre-loved. I have no brand new hair bag here in the showroom, but do you want to, Joshua, could I ask you kindly to just put my details in? Adela, give me a message. I could source you a brand new one with gold. So pop me a message, give me an email, and I can find you one. That's me. So this is pre-loved, a toque back in 25A, or I have got it in brand new too. Which one? This one would be just slightly a bit more cheaper, but it's still a tube, so they're still going to be on the higher end. So if you want to see hold on, if you want to see the gold or the taupe. Tell me which one. Do you want to see the palladium or the gold hardware? Okay, so this one is like new. It still has its seals on, so I'm not gonna open it. This one will come with box. It is W stamp, which is 2024. It is brand new, and as I was saying, I won't open it because it's got all of its seals on, and when you open it, if you want to see the look of it open, I can open the palladium one, not a problem. But I think when it's got its seals on, you've got to keep it sacred. It will come with box, it will come with authentication certificate, but it won't come with receipt. So this is in Togo, in Etoupe, W stamp. It's 90268072. 90268072. I will get Joshua to pin the price point for you. Let's do a little comparison. There you go, it's sort of darker colour, very versatile. Sorry, they're just wheeling some new pieces in on a trolley. I was like, oh, what is that? So Birkin 25 in a taupe in gold in Togo, and then the trench in Birkin 30. Both classic, beautiful bags. It's really dependent what you'd want it for. And that is 22,995 or 31,170 US dollars. In impeccable condition and in one of their classic colours of Hermes. We cover your customs and your duties to wherever you are as well. No worries, have a think. It's a great, great option. Anyone getting all overexcited with my words. Anyone joining, if there are any pieces that you'd like me to recap, do let me know. But I am going to stick on the hair bag, and I have some limited edition ones here that are super fun, limited editions in sort of lighter colours, and this is in the Brides de Gala. Again, any bag you're buying in today, I can 100% give you a free gift. Maybe this would be a really nice set. The toilet bag to go with the hair bag. It's for any of my natural beauties who love their sort of neutral colours or love their limited edition. We could also do this at Hermes. Let's go over condition. It has got the Brides de Gala pattern throughout, and then it has got the red on the hardware with the palladium hardware. Let's pop this up. This is 90283116, 90283116. There is, I potentially would class this as like new. There is absolutely, the hardware is off it, but there is absolutely minimal wear. There's just not even press marks on the actual top flap. It is really fantastic. And is the colour natural, and it is PM31. This is Z stamp. If you're wanting a sort of casual, easy travel, everyday bag, something like this would be a great option for you. And it's also limited edition. So you've got her bag, but you've also got that little bit of history. It is X stamp, which is 2016. Hey, Adela. Adela, this one isn't new. It is pre-loved, but I was saying it looks like new. And it is a limited edition piece. I would, the seals are off. There is honestly minor wear on it. There is a couple of marks here, but super minor. You really wouldn't notice them. And it is a size 31. No, this one is in colour natural, so it's sort of lighter than gold. Gold is darker. Let me show you the gold. I don't have gold in the hair bag, but this is the colour gold on a Birkin. So this one, the natural, is again just how it's described, sort of more natural kind of colour, a lighter colour brown. Let's go what it has got. Its dust bag and its key and clochette as well, and there is no wear on the inside, and you've got your little purse as well. And if you decided to go ahead, you could choose one of the gifts, but you could, I was saying this might be a nice little match. Put your toiletry bag inside, or the bigger one. And again, it is limited edition. No, the hardware is palladium hardware. But it's gold on the black. I also have this other one, another great limited edition if you are a fan of the Pegasus. This is again in colour natural, but it has got palladium hardware. Again, this has actually got its seals still on. This is 90283113. 90283113. This is all I have for now in natural or anything that looks sort of more brand new. But let's go through this, because this is... Do I have any Pegasus lovers here with me? This has got its seals on, so I would say that it's barely been used. There is minimal markings on the top flap. There's just here, just where it's been pulled through. I don't have brand new one. I have a pre-loved pink colour, not brand new. But Joshua can pin my details and I can help you get one. This is 3,918 or 5,311 US dollars. Again, it is complimentary shipping today with Lisa TY, and you could also, if you decided to go with this, you could get a matching Pegasus with it, which I would gift you, or LP would gift you. Just definitely, again, another limited edition hair bag. Really great if you are such an Hermès lover or just love collecting those really special pieces, the unusual pieces with the designs. And it is in, I'd say, I would describe this as like new. The seals are on. I don't think it has been worn. Got the Pegasus coming out of the clouds. No, these ones I wouldn't class these as waterproof. Just checking if maybe I have anything else. Let me just double check. No, these bags, they aren't waterproof. They're not, they're only part of them are leather. Hence why they're sort of at such a great entry point in price. Let me go get you a colour, just to see if it's pre-loved, see if you like it. I'm here, I'm here. Are you still here? Are you still here? Thank you everyone for waiting patiently. I do have these colours. I have Magnolia and then I have Bougainville. These are pre-loved, but let me know if you would like to me to go through these. Adela, the Magnolia or the Bougainville. I have those two. These ones are pre-loved, but let me know if you did want to see them. Let's get going into, again, some more newness. If anyone would like me to recap on this Birkin 30 in Toile. This is, I was explaining that this is probably half the price almost of the other 12 bags we have. It is this same price, actually cheaper in price than an all leather Birkin, but this is limited edition and they are rarer. Brand new, these are so high in the price point. So if this is something that you've wanted or been on your list, generally do not go for it. It's in exquisite condition. I can recap the condition for you. And not only that, it's around £12,000 mark. Most of the other Birkins are even more expensive than that I'm going to show today. And then you'd also be getting a free gift with me, which is worth around £500. It's a good day. It's a good day here in Japan. The SKU on this is 90279781. 90279781. This is in colour Magnolia, which is just one of the best colours in terms of the pinks. And this is the same size. It's a Birkin 31. Size 31. It's got palladium hardware. It does have this one doesn't have, oh, it does have its seal on. Yeah, it has its seal on. And this is in the darker colour. This is a fantastic fantastic price point, but it is pre-loved. There is some slight markings on it, but a fantastic price point for what it is. It's got its key, clochette. It doesn't have a dust bag, but I would give you a dust bag. And this is in the darker brown in palladium hardware. And the seal is still on. I would say it's barely been used, but there is some just some slight, can you see here? Just at this point here, by just where the button is, the hardware is. Someone hasn't just, corners are perfect. Corners are perfect. There's just a slight bit of wear here on the underside. Other than that, it is really great condition and an amazing price point. I'm glad I did the hair bags now. Yeah, it has become a bit more popular. Corners are perfect. And it's free shipping, Lisa TY. Oof, let's carry on. Who have I got? From all the hair bag you show me, which is the most closer to unworn? I would say this one. This one is impeccable. There is minimal wear anywhere. And any there is, no, I understand. No problem, Adela. This one has got its seal on the hardware, and the marks on it are very, very, very minimal, and there's no wear on the body. This is the one that has limited wear. and probably the easiest in terms of colour. It's, do you want to, let me repin this one, Joshua. It's 90283116. 90283116. The black one, in the body of the bag and the corners are fantastic. This one, it hasn't got the seal on, and it has got a slight bit of wear here. But Adela, with this leather on the her bags, they do scratch quite easily. So it is better to just get one that is not completely unused, because then you just feel easier wearing it. You won't be worried as much. But the body of the bag is perfect. There's no wear. It's just a tiny bit here. That's what a lot of people say to me, that they tend to use their pre-loved pieces way more than their brand new because they worry about it. So Adela, with the her bag, and this is a great price point for a black. It's $2,900, $3,931 US dollars. Have you got anyone wanting a Kelly 28 in ostrich with gold hardware? Adela, if you need any help or want to talk to me, you can. If you would put my details up again, Joshua, you can contact me there. Okay. Let's go through this vintage beauty. This again, that was a surprise. That was a surprise. I'm bringing it out. There's some really special things in here today. Again, this arrived today, and it was all processed for me to show. This is it did come out of nowhere. It was surprising, delighting in LP. True, I get confused. I run from black, but feel somehow attracted to black. Definitely. Adela, it's got a real chicness to it as well when it's in all black. And I don't know if you heard, but I was saying I tried to source this brand new in January, and it was really hard to get with gold hardware. So it has everything you want. It's got the gold hardware. It's very limited wear on the body, just a little bit around the leather, but that's how it's going to be with this kind of leather. Let's pull up and put up some details. But beige is more catch eye. Always, I think, with the hair bags, just go for the one you love. I personally, if you were going to choose, the black is very chic, but I really like the Brides de Gala. It's limited edition, super cool, very eye-catching, and it will never go out of style. We need to make the right decisions, that's all. But I always think when I shop, if I had a gun to my head, what would I choose? I know that's a bit I know that's a bit drastic. but I do feel on the spot. So this is 90283904. 90283904. Again, you know, to get ostrich and exotics pre-loved and vintage, we don't get many of them, but especially in this kind of colour. And I mean, the condition on this, even when I'm opening it, you can almost feel the stiffness. And when you feel a stiffness in pre-loved, you know that it's not really been worn as much. Let's show it and try it on. This is A in a square, so it's 1997, and it is in a sort of look, it puts you on the spot. Then you've got to think, gun to my head, what would I do? You can tell I've been doing this for many years. So this one comes with its key and clochette and strap. Let's try it on. The SKU is 90283904. 90283904. So I would describe this colour as a sort of dark reddish brown. And let me go over how it looks. The colour is divine. Look, it's still got its shine, and as I was saying earlier, it just feels like there has limited wear on it. There is they have still kept the hardware. There is the seals on the actual sangle, though there isn't. Obviously very minor wear, but look at the details. We've got beautiful wear on the corners. To have these sort of darker brown colours as well is, you know, you don't see many of them. Don't see many Kellys in ostrich either, and especially I have never seen a Kelly in this kind, with this shine to it and this kind of condition. And we know with any kind of exotic with Hermes, it really does hold its value, similar to sort of the mini Kellys, on the same level as that. Any exotic will hold the value. This has definitely got a lot of uniqueness to it too. If you want to reset that, I have reset the price point. It comes with its key and its clochette. It has its dust bag as well. And you've got to look at the key and clochette here. The mix together. And that is 19,500 or 26,432 US dollars. The padlock is covered so that it does not affect the beauty of the bag. Need to breathe with this one. If you do want exotics, this is a really great, and you want something that is sort of looks a bit more modern than the other because the darker colour, this one does look a lot more modern than other ostriches vintage. And it's kept its structure, it's kept its shape. There is no marks on it at all. Even the handle is perfect. And it's sort of a dark brown, sort of dark reddy brown. And the hardware still has its seal on. Adela, I don't have that here. We have showrooms all over the world where we source from, so I don't have that with me today. Just look at that shine. The newness today is extra special. You've got the ostrich, and then you've got the other very rare piece that is, if you look on site and put in Birkentoile, you'll see they are around 17, 18,000. This is 12,000 and in unbelievable condition. Don't even think about it, just do it. Do it and worry about it later. Bad advice, I know, but I don't normally say that. I wouldn't ever say that, actually, if I'm being really honest. I'd never say that to anyone, but on this occasion I would. Even the detail on the strap. The strap is also in fantastic condition. Sometimes with the ostrich, especially with the Kelly 28 and the strap, it can have a bit of separation, but this has still got its moisture. So there's no separation, there's no lines. It is absolutely perfect. Let us go on to another little bit of newness. I got anyone who is thinking or wanting a Birkin 35 in palladium hardware in chocolate. This is 9028 4152. 9028 4152. Another fab piece. This is definitely one for someone who likes their sort of bigger bags, likes it to be a bit more relaxed, doesn't like the structure, but we've got this chocolate and in palladium hardware in vintage. You don't see as much as with the gold hardware. So this is evergreen, which is definitely more, I would say, if I was going to put it to anything, I would say it's quite similar to Swift, but that tiny little bit more sturdier. The grain is slightly bigger than Swift. But what it will do is it will go that definite look. This will go a lot more slouchier, a lot more sort of, definitely for someone who loves that kind of more lived in look for a Birkin. This will be prone to scratches, not prone, but it can scratch more easily, but because of the characteristic of the leather, you can with your hands sort of take it away with the heat of your hands. If obviously it's more prominent one, then you wouldn't be able to. But it is shinier, it is softer, it has a beautiful sheen. And the SKU on this is 9028 4152, 9028 4152. Has its dust bag key clochette, and it also has its raincoat, so you can keep it nice and safe in the rain. And this is 10,854 or 14,713 US dollars. But you can see the shine, so over time it does get shinier. And let me just go through the condition a little bit more. See, with all the stuffing out, really relaxed, really slouchy. I think I said in a previous show, you can always, if I'm doing appointments or someone comes in the showroom, I can tell you just by looking at them if they'll like Cellier or Togo. Generally, you can honestly tell what they're like. This is definitely for someone who does like that kind of Togo vibe, really relaxed. There is minimal wear on the body of the bag, even though it has got the softer leather. And have it chocolate, and with palladium combined, it definitely, with it having palladium, definitely has more of a sort of more newer, modern feel. Has a fresher feel. And excellent condition on all corners. Maybe you're thinking about getting a Birkin 35 and you just did not want to get a black, you want something with a little bit more character, a little bit more shine, then this one is for you. I have got a Birkin 35 in Togo as well. And let's do the comparison in the look, so you can see for yourself. You've got the Togo, and then you've got the evergreen. See, the grain in these is slightly more prominent, whereas this is that bit more smoother and shinier. The beauty. Okay, as this is new, I'm gonna have to show it. This is 9028 1411, 9028 1411. I know we show them, but sometimes you get a Birkin 35 that is vintage, that has barely been used and still looks like its modern day counterpart. This is 9028 1411. I got Birkin 30 in Togo with gold hardware, minimal wear, minimal. And I know I repeat myself, I can't help it, but I was just sort of explaining, I when you buy brand new pieces with Luxury Promise, we authenticate it in-house. Hold on. Sorry, bear with me. This is definitely one for you. As I was saying, we authenticate in-house, but we also have to use external authenticators, and this one is fantastic. Usually when you authenticate brand new, you can feel there's a real stiffness on the leather in the Togo, and this has it, so it really shows that he is limited in terms of its wear. This SKU is 90281411. So some Gina Square, which is 2003, and in gold hardware in Togo. We've got this beautiful gold hardware with very, very minimal wear. And let's go. We've got in the corners, perfect, and there is literally nothing in terms of wear on the body. It is a great price point as well for this kind of condition. If you are just one of those people, I know that some of you have been commenting on the shows, that like that really kind of newer kind of look to a bag, this one is for you. Oh, no. Have I still got you? I've still got you. So, as I was saying, this is definitely for one who wants that iconic Birkin 35. Have you seen that Jane Birkins is going up for auction? Can you imagine what it might go for? I have no idea. There will be a serious collector who will want that. Are we thinking millions maybe? I mean, some of the bags go for, there's almost a bag that's gone for $1 million before. So it could be that. I mean, what kind of, what do you think? I was thinking what someone would pay for her own actual Birkin. So, and also just to reiterate, we've got, this is 11,796, whereas this Birkin 30 in the 12, which we know is rarer, is only a couple of £100 more. This is what I was saying previously. If this has been in your thoughts, it just shows comparatively how fantastic the price point is. This is one that you shouldn't even think about. You should just get it. We don't like to be sort of pushy on the shows, and I don't personally like being pushy at all, but this is one that you shouldn't even debate over. Oh, fab, Lucy. I'll read it after the show. Again, if you do decide to go ahead with this, I can give you a free gift to choose from. You could do a really nice cadena, which would be, you could choose this with the gold hardware, or you could do, you have to do the iconic, you could do iconic Pegasus and just really make it your own. You can with these Birkin 35s. In the black, you can totally make it your own. Another little newbie. I realised that on the shows recently, I've been really focusing on Birkins, and I forgot the absolute exquisite options of Kelly 25s. So this is NN 9027 5140 9027 5140. And we've got a Kelly 25 in white, in Retourne, in Swift. And this one is pre-loved. And this is, again, a beautiful price point, and just white in Swift and in general with Hermes is such a prominent and beautiful colour. The Swift just absolutely makes it pop. And again, what I was saying, when you do pre-loved, you can be slightly, you know, if you've got a brand new white Kelly from the store, I'd imagine you'd be feeling extra precious about it. But with something, when you're buying pre-loved, you don't have to feel scared to use it. You can wear it as much as you want and really utilize it. Swift is so beautiful with this because it makes it look softer and it makes the bag look actually smaller. In Celia in the 25 can look a lot bigger. This is a great, the K25 returns, see people wearing them in London and they're wearing them crossbody, super easy, really lovely and casual. And for a Kelly 25, this is an absolutely unbelievable steal, and it is in fantastic condition. Again, it is a blank canvas, so if you were wanting it today, we could do a beautiful twilly could do a Carina, which you could style like that, or if you were sort of worried about the handle, we could do this twilly to go with it, which we obviously would be our gift to you. So you look what I mean by it being a blank canvas. You could just style this any way you wanted to. Back in Kelly, like the mini Kelly, the Kelly 25s, the smaller. I actually had a gorgeous husband messaging me today, and he's like, really want to surprise my wife, and she really wants a Kelly 25, but I only have this kind of budget, brand new. And you know, it's so, they are still brand new, still so high in price point because they're still coveted. And also we don't again see many of them pre-loved. But look at that. You could get the Pegasus as well. And let's go over the condition. Comes with strap and comes with its key and clochette. Doesn't have a dust bag, but I of course would supply one. And what is so great when they have the lighter colours, again similar to the exotics, they actually put the cover on the padlock so it doesn't affect it, which is all in those perfect details. Okay, let's see how she's looking. We've got here, we've got the seals on, not on the main body of the hardware. We've got them each on the sangle. There is some slight wear, but on actually the body of the bag is absolutely minimal. Joshua, would you mind pinning this, screenshotting it and showing a Kelly 25 at £12,000? An absolute steal, along with a free gift. And I'll just continue to go over the condition. Body of the bag, really great. There is a slight mark on the back. Nothing on each corner. And it is in really amazing condition. And I will show you some more Kelly 25s and really show you sort of comparatively in price point. And we also have free shipping, and we cover your customs and your duties. Been talking for 2 hours, just bear with me. I'm just going to grab a little bit of water. Let's go again. Let's stay on the Kelly 25s because I feel like I've abandoned all Kellys recently, and let's go hard on those. Got a Kelly 25 again in Swift in that beautiful rose azalea. What's actually, again, rare to find, the Kelly 25's pre-loved, but what's even rarer with this is we normally have the pinks in palladium hardware, whereas this has got the gold hardware with its seal still on. It is in beautiful condition. You cannot compare a Swift to an Epsom when it comes to rose azalea or those really prominent pinks. They just shine that a little bit more. The Epsom will it goes sort of a little bit paler, whereas this just gives it such prominence. And I mean, just look at those colours popping. Again, let's do the condition. So the SKU on this is 90271984, 90271984. You cannot go wrong, as we know, with any form of pink with Hermes. And there is minimal wear on the corners on this one. Just the tiniest little bit here. It's tiny, very minute. And we have super nice and easy. The gold hardware. And this is C stamp, so it is relatively new stamp. But I think it's still a great price point, and you honestly cannot go wrong with the Kelly 25s. As I was saying previously, they hold their value very similar to the mini Kellys. Have we got any pink fans? And you'll have a little look at the price of this. Again, I do have people sort of saying to me when they hold their mini Kellys, especially in the Swift, that it opens, but you can pop it like this. I think it actually looks really nice style, like so. It just means that the top flap doesn't pop out as much. And this is 15,069 or 20,426 US dollars. The pinks are horrendously, I mean, I don't want to say that word when it comes to prices, but the pinks brand new in Hermes are horrendous. I think a Kelly 25 in confetti or Rose Sakura around the 26,000 pounds mark. I didn't realise you had Sakura, Siobhan, in Birkin 25s, Kelly 25. I didn't realise. Especially in the Swift, it gives such prominence to it. Let's pop that back there. Was it? Oh, I thought something else was your first purchase. Didn't realise that it was. Oh, love that you do you know, it's so funny. People do remember their first purchases. So nice. They'll say to me, this is my first purchase at LP. Always have a special place in my heart. And again, with the Rose Sakura, we can style this up. The Rose Azalea, we can style this up so well. maybe with this twilly. Yes, that's what I thought. I didn't want to say, I don't like outing people when they buy, but I remember you bought a Dobley. I thought that was your first purchase. But here we go. The rest is history, as they do say. But if you decided to go ahead with this, which would be a fantastic price, a great addition. We know the pinks are rare. They're even rarer to have gold hardware and to be pre-loved. But we could give you this twilly and you could style it up like this. I feel like I'm quite good with the twilly matching. I think it's because when I first started, I used to do shows with Sabrina when she was in London. And her superpower to matching twillies, like, obviously I know she has many other superpowers, but when it comes to choosing twillies to go with bags and colour, she honestly has some kind of superpower with it. Or we could do something fun as well. I probably wouldn't put a Cadena on it, just because I'd be worried with the Swift. But we could do a rodeo if you wanted to make it really fun. Or I'd include this. These are worth about £300-400 that we'd be selling them for about £450-500. Or we could do that, or the Pegasus might be really nice. And we cover customs and duties, and it's free shipping today. You know when I hold them so close that they mean something. Adela, let me check. Where are you in the world? Tell me. What country are you in? So Adela, we cover customs and duties here at Luxury Promise, and the duties to Holland, if you were to buy this and not have customs and duties covered, where you are, I think it would be around 20% of the actual price. So you would have landing fees of about £700, £800. So with that, we include in all of this. So I really could not move on the price, but we'll cover the customs and duties. You'll be getting a limited edition so that you won't see many people wearing these. And I would gift you either a twilly to go with it. We have lots of different twillies, or a Pegasus. This is worth about £500. Or a matching toiletry bag, or a bigger toiletry bag. So I cannot move on the price, but I can offer you free shipping with Lisa TY and customs and duties covered. No problem. Not a problem. I know you guys are busy. So Adela, I was saying that to Holland, that has really high customs and duties, if you were to buy this, and it would arrive at your door, you would pay about almost £700 customs and duties. We cover that. So all you pay for is the bag. So I cannot move on price, but I can give you free shipping, and you can gift you a toiletry bag, a again, or a Pegasus, a Twilly, a Cadena, they're all worth about 400 to 500 to 600 pounds. So a Della, you're already getting a steal. You're getting a fantastic piece, like new, limited edition. You cannot go wrong. And we cover your customs and duties. It still feels, I know I've been at LP now for 2 years, and I still can't believe we cover customs and duties. Because where I have ever worked before, if I went and asked if we could cover customs and duties for a client, they would laugh in my face. My bosses would be like, no, Lisa. Adela, no discounts, because we cover your customs and duties. So ordinarily, if you were buying from anywhere in the world, when it lands, there is a big fee, about 15 to 20% of the actual price of the bag. That's all covered with us. So you just pay for the bag and get free, and you get a free gift. Let's do something a little bit rare and a little bit interesting. The code is Lisa TY. Joshua, Joshua, would you mind just sharing the code there? It's Lisa TY. You just pop in that code and you'll get free delivery. Let's surprise and delight again with this. Birkin 25 in Dobley in fuchsia. Another very exciting piece to show, because again, DD, if you buy through me, personal shopping, I can still cover customs and duties, but if you buy straight from the website, no, it is applicable. But if you buy through me, if you're looking on the website, there's a little where the product is, there's a little arrow, a little tag in green that says contact personal shopping. That comes to me. It's not systematic, and if I'm available, I can be pretty instant. But if I'm traveling or a bit overwhelmed with messages, it can take me slightly longer. But always give me a little nudge. So here we go. This absolute beauty. I have to say, when showing pieces like this, you do pinch yourself almost. We've got this Birkin 25 in Dobley. We have had shown this in blue thalassa, but to have in a pink is unbelievably rare. I have tried to look through it and I cannot see any online, and the ones I have seen have been in size 30. These are this is the Birkin 25. Oh, Dee Dee, not a problem. Pleasure, honestly, pleasure to help. This is a bag which is Dobley. It is a great addition to a collector or anyone that just adores that kind of suede look. But not only are you buying into the rarity, but it's also a bag that you can use. Let's just go over the condition. I actually priced this with Sabrina because I really wasn't sure. Because of rarity, sometimes it gets really hard to price, but we do try and Try and do it fairly. As we were saying, we try and do it fairly. So this is 90283899. 90283899. This one does have some wear on it, but again, this is one that you could take to the spa with Hermes, and I think again this would be, I have been told that when people have gone into spas with certain bags that they have managed to get their wish list. So buying a piece like this and then going into Hermes with it to have a spa, I think you would make a real entrance. I do get told by customers that certain bags that we've sourced them or bought from LP and they've taken it to Hermes, that they've had this huge wow factor. This would certainly be that. We've got the palladium hardware, and then there is some wear on the bottom. This has been delightfully used. Not so much on the other side, just here on the bottom. And then there is some wear on the handles. This is, I think we price this about 19,995. Which is comparable to sort of new pieces, but in this colour you have not seen a fuchsia doubly anywhere else, I can imagine, being shown on a live. Any questions about this one, please do contact me. You can pop my details up, Joshua. Come and talk to me about this absolutely delicious piece. You will not regret getting this one, especially if you just love Hermes and love that suede. Okay, let me have a look. I'm going to show this Birkin 35. I was actually at an event. I have this Birkin 35 in navy. I was actually at an event not that long ago, and I was talking to this really awesome woman, and turns out that her parents were really well known, quite famous in the UK, and actually her dad was super prominent. I think most people would know him and he'd be highly revered. And she was telling me that her mum, even though she spends a lot, is famous, is very, very well known in the UK, she's been on the list for a navy Birkin for 5 years. And we don't get a lot of navy Birkins, but neither do we get a lot of Birkins in 35 in Courchevel, which is a beautiful... This one? Yes, yes. Thank you. This one. The SKU on this is 90273891. 90273891. We do see more of these in the gold colour, but there's just something about being in the navy that just gives it that little bit of uniqueness. And again, to see it in navy in Courchevel leather is even rarer. And the gold hardware with this has got its seals on. This is... check. It has all its seals on, which is pretty amazing. And I think it's early 90s, yes. Late 90s, it's 1999, and it's got all its seals on. So again, this just has that, definitely one for those that love that structured look, but oh gosh, look at that price point. Maybe if you've got a gold already, or you've got another colour and you just want a really easy navy, easy to style, perfect, versatile piece. Courchevel is very similar to Epsom in its characteristics. It was Courchevel and then it was discontinued and Epsom came in, but as you can see, it's not as stiff as Epsom. It has got more of a softer feel to it, and it is in fantastic condition. We've got seals on. We've got absolutely no wear on the corners at all. We've got no prominent scratches, absolutely nothing. There is, because the seals have stayed on, there's no oxidation in the actual hardware, but there is tiny little bits on the screws, but you can just take it off with a polishing cloth and it will be absolutely fine. But you see what I mean? It's, even though it's got that structure, look, it's not kept, it's kept the side structure, but the body of it is looser. So it's really easy to wear, and to Courchevel, it feels lighter than in Togo or Dance. So you could wear this. It's got original dust bag and keying clochette. You really don't see that many navies around either. And we do see so many more of these in the gold. So to have the navy, and at £9,500 or 12,284 US dollars. This one isn't new, but I just thought I have to show it. The golds we can source more easily, pre-loved and vintage, but the navy really not as much. And again, we could do the gold. That does look like such, look at that together. This is worth a few £100s, and we've got free shipping. Or if you wanted to do a bit more of a style, so I could give you the cadena, or look, we could go fully out there with the navy and do a really loud twilly, or let's style up a birkin together. What else? With these darker colours, you can go mad with making it your own. Have any of you been to the Charm Bar yet? The arcade. Oof. So I could get this twilly. Would be my gift to you. Or you could do the rodeo actually. Because it's got a bit of the navy in it already. So you could do the rodeo. The rodeo is worth about £450. So you'll be getting the bag for 9,500 and then the rodeo. So technically, doing a little bit of girl math, you'll be getting it for 9,400. And free shipping. Do you like my choice of twillies, or do you prefer something a little bit more subtle? I am one that's like, go hard or go home when it comes to colours and twillies. the pieces that the Rodeos and Pegasus is all brand new that I'll be gifting to you. They're not pre-loved. Of course, Marley. The corners are perfection. And with the Courchevel, you've got that lovely sheen. Seal's still on. This is definitely for one who just loves that really classic, sharp Birkin in the navy. It's okay. Thank you. This one is this is in our showroom in Japan, where I'm based. But on the show today, I'm doing free shipping, and then I'm gifting some pieces that are really worth so around the £500 mark, or a really nice toiletry bag. Or I thought this would be so great for travel. You could throw everything in. It'd be great even for going on holiday to the beach, popping all your sun creams and all your lotions and potions. Molly, I'm not in Dubai, I'm in Japan. We cover your customs and your duties. And if we wanted to go ahead with it, I could wait until you're home and ship it then. But this is, the showroom in Japan isn't for, it is just for live streaming and virtual appointments and things with me. Let me check. Donnie, I will, so if you buy straight from the website, the customs and duties are put on top. So if you are wanting to cover customs and duties, you'll have to do it through me. I'm Lisa. I'm Lisa. I manage all personal shopping and all the requests. So these are my details. No, after the live, it is, you will pay customs and duties if you buy it straight from the website. Yes, Joshua, would you mind putting my details in? I'm Lisa. Sorry, I get pinned. Oh, yes, you can pin me. I'm Lisa. It comes straight to me and I can help you. The navy one is especially special for Courchevel, and in vintage, it's not one that we see a lot of. We could also maybe even do this. Ah, Grace. Oh, She is the best. I used to share an office with her. She moved to Dubai and I miss her every day. We could also maybe do this horseshoe as well instead. Yes, Danny, or Dani, I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name correctly. Please contact me. Always happy to help and guide you through. I get that these are big purchases. Sometimes doing it through the live streaming can feel a bit of pressure. So please do feel free to contact me. I look forward to it. Talk about this day in, day out, 24/7 hours a day. I honestly, I think about it in my sleep. Yes, you can visit Grace in Dubai. You can. Or you can also, I'm here in Japan till the end of this month, and then from back end of June, actually July, I'm going away after this. So beginning of July, I'm back in London. So I will be available then. If you're in London and want to come and see. And here I have another fabulous classic. I'm in with the Birkin 35s today, and you know, anyone joining us, I feel like there's some real new people here, which is so amazing. I love when people get introduced to Luxury Promise. We know with Birkins, with pre-loved and vintage Birkins, I really hone in and really adore the pieces that look like more new and modern. This one just came in and it is honestly fab option if you just want that classic piece. Give me 1 second. I'm just checking. I didn't check the price on this one. You know, you've got to be careful. You've got to double check the pricing. We don't want to be giving you the wrong prices. Give me a sec. Let's go on to something else then. Let's go on to something else. I'm getting the right price on that, and I will come back to it. So don't leave. This I've got is an absolute classic. Again, getting a pre-loved Birkin 30 in Epsom is, again, not easy to get, but also in Palladium hardware. I find that the Palladium hardware has definitely soared in the last year. I think people just like it for the understatement, the sort of little low level kind of chicness to it as well. And this is in excellent condition. Let's go over that. Okay, here we go. We've got the absolute epitome. The Birkin 30 is the most popular size, and you can really tell why. It can be worn day to evening, and with the Epsom, this one has really kept its structure in sort of comparison to sort of a Togo. They won't sort of keep their structure as much. They will sort of loosen on the side. So this is a great option for someone who just loves that real structured look. I haven't seen a Birkin 30 in Epsom in vintage very often, and especially I don't think I've ever seen it in Palladium hardware. The SKU on this is 9024 9342. 9024 9342. Comes with its key and its clochette, and it is in fantastic condition. Yes, Marley, this is, if you're going to go for a sort of first time piece that is classic and will never ever go out of style in the Palladium hardware, just will not. It is excellent condition. There is no wear on the corners, and it's definitely for someone who just really adores that very structured, very elegant, classic, timeless look. And this Epsom, because it is vintage and been used, it is a lot softer. It's not very stiff, so it's very easy to use as well. Yes, we'll put up the pricing. This is 9024 9342. 9024 9342. The corners are perfect. It's good here, here, and here, and here. Just so elegant, so seamless. And, you know, I am Lisa, as I said, and I'm the personal shopping team, so I mainly just source something like this. Sourcing a pre-loved vintage in Epsom would be incredibly hard. I would really struggle. Thank you, Joshua. Yes, it is Lisa TY. And again, we can offer you any of the gifting worth £500. It's so exciting to show pieces like this, especially when you don't see them as much. And you all know how much I like the more modern looking vintage bags, because no one will know. No one will know. Absolutely no one would know. This one is M in a Square, which is 2009. It does not look like that age. Yeah, Marley, this is black in Birkin 30, and it was the 35 that was in blue. This is black. Again, let's look at this. Oh gosh, no problem. This is why we've got hosts here, so we can help you with anything that you need. I am going to show this very special one, and the price will knock you out. In a good way. In a good way. Not in a bad way, I promise. This will be in a good way. So the SKU on this is 90283964. 90283964. This is H in a square, so this would be from year 2004. This, to me, look at it, does not look like it is a 20-year-old bag. It has got its seal still on. It is palladium hardware, and it is the iconic colour of gold. And it's in Togo. This is where this price is almost not far off retail price. And as I was saying, this still, even though it's Togo, has got a real stiffness, so it shows that it's barely been used. The price point on this is absolutely insane. Practically like retail. You don't have to play the game. We will ship it to you, customs and duties, and we will offer you a free gift with it. So you could do a toiletry bag, or I mean, you would have to probably do a Pegasus with this. It's 10,995. 10,995 or 14,904 US dollars for an absolutely classic Birkin 35 in gold. This one has got palladium hardware, which I think really adds and leans in to the modernity feel of it. It is in Togo. The graining on it is beautiful. Togo has all that beautiful graining from sort of the 2000s, which really adds to the character of the bag. There is minimal wear on it. The corners are great. If you decide to go ahead again with this, with the free gift, worth about £500, you cannot go wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if I walked into a room today wearing this, would you go, oh, that Birkin is 20 years old? Absolutely not. It looks like new. This is why we travel across the world, across the seas, to source bags like this. Because usually in sort of getting offered bags like this, the Birkin 35s, people really do generally tend to use. It's their everyday bag, it's their work bag. So to get them in this kind of condition, you wouldn't get it in the UK. You really wouldn't. And certainly not for this price point. I think the Birkin 35s now, they were about £8,000 in Hermes. You don't have to buy any Orans, you don't have to buy any homeware with us. We'll cover your customs duties, give you free shipping and a gift. If you're wanting sort of an everyday work travel bag, this could not be more for you. And it's part of the iconic colours, which is of all the iconic colours, we've got the taupe, the gold and the black. Which team would you be on? The black or the gold? I can't stress enough to you how new this looks. It is exquisite. Don't. This is one not to mull over. If this is for you, you've been looking for the iconic Birkin 35, you cannot go wrong with this one. Excellent condition. Seals are still on. Seals are still on. And it's got a key and it's cachet. 10,995. We've done Birkins, we've done Kelly's. Let's hit the good stuff, which is a Constance 23 vintage in black with gold hardware. But why is this so special? Give me a second and I will tell you. I think I might lessen the price of this one actually. I thank you for holding. Sorry, why am I excited by this Constance box? So we all, as I sort of said to you, anyone still joining us or don't know, I'm Lisa, I'm part of the personal shopping team. So I source on your behalf and effectively have to shop on your behalf. And when doing that, you've really got to think about, is this going to be up to scratch? Is the condition going to be great? And with the Constance, the vintage Constance in black, this is hands down probably the best condition I have ever seen in terms of the body of the bag. They are usually, box does usually scratch, but also it is more susceptible to scratches, but you can also use your the heat of your fingers, your hands, and some scratches can be buffed out, but they also spar fantastically. This has limited scratches on it, and it's another great one because it does have that amazing modern feel. This is box leather, incredible condition, and it is from 1997. Let me pull the SKU up. This is 90283595. 90283595. This is the Constance in size 23. These ones have the Constance, the vintage. They are just for the shoulder, but what is also so great about this bag, you can wear it cross body, over the shoulder for daytime, but it is a stunning evening bag as well. It's got that real wow factor with the gold hardware. Even the gold hardware is probably minimal in terms of scratches. Minimal. So there is just one very small mark here, but other than that, it is perfection. Look at the shine on it. And this is £7,200 or $9,760 US. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't been to Hermes for a while. I do think the Constances are around this price point now. So you are getting the same price. You wouldn't have to, but you could go and have the hardware replaced. You don't have to be this careful. It's just I have got longer nails, so I just want to make sure I open the bag okay. It has got its original dust bag and it is from 1997. Obviously the underside has got some scratching on it. other than that, it is fantastic. I know there is so many of you that I do talk to who are just like, absolutely not. I'm not going to do pre-loved. I'm just going to do brand new. I can't bear to have anything with any marks on. This one would be for you. The body of the bag is fantastic. Just the hardware does have some small scratches, but you could replace it if you wanted to, and it would look brand new. Look at the shine. There is limited to no scratches on the body of the bag. And what an amazing piece to have to wear for an evening. And you could, even if you wanted to, I know normally people keep the charms for their Birkins or their Kellys, but if you wanted to, you could do a rodeo, make it your own, style it up. I know you see you have seen in the past, and you're like, why are you showing me this, Lisa? But this is definitely more for the condition element. Well, thank you so much for joining me for the last few hours and taking you through the world of Hermes and what we have to offer here in Japan. I do have a few minutes left. If you would like to talk to me or ask me any questions or recap anything here, do let me know. And yeah, Joshua, he's quick. He knows what I was going to say. You can email me or WhatsApp me if you have any questions or any issues or just want some help or guidance. Now is the perfect time as I'm in Japan and I am around all the stock you could possibly imagine. But I am going to leave you with this again, and I am recapping this. This is 90283977. 90283977. Joshua, would you mind recapping this? Again, I have spoken about the toile. It is a rarity, pre-loved and in vintage. And also, if you wanted to buy a toile right now, brand new, they are way above the £20,000 mark. This one is rarer, but and smaller, which usually would make it more expensive, and it is not far off the price of a Birkin 35 in gold. So if this is something you have been really wanting, now is the time to get this. As I was saying, I have got one in denim that has got a lot of marks on it. It's more expensive. I have one in gold and it is around the £17,000 mark. You cannot go wrong with this. The condition is magnificent. There's little to no scratching on the hardware. Again, because of the palladium hardware and the condition, this has got an incredibly modern feel to it. And you'll be getting free shipping, which is Lisa, TY, and we'd pick together a lovely free gift. It's just a bag that sings so hard. You can contact me if you want to discuss it further, but I would never be one to pressure anyone to purchase, but this is the one time where I would say just go for it. Contact me if you need any help. Joshua, it's been a pleasure. Thank you ever so much for joining me. And everyone else who's been here since the beginning, since 3 o'clock, for 3 hours, I salute you. Thank you very much. And it's been super enjoyable showing you all these pieces. Have the lovely rest of your